Hello, welcome to Chicagoland's Northern Fox River Valley. I'm your host, Brent Edwards, and today we'll be visiting America's largest railway museum, Illinois Railway Museum in Union, Illinois. This place is phenomenal. Kids, get ready. Buckle up because we'll be riding the interurbans, we'll be riding trolley cars, we'll be going inside the trains, around the trains, into the depots that were built before the Civil War, learn wonderful history about this area, and just have a wonderful time while we're here. So buckle up, stay tuned, and we'll be with you in just a moment. Hello again. We're here with Barbara Lamphere from the Illinois Railway Museum in Union, Illinois. What is your title and what do you do here exactly?
Well, I am the former director of publicity. That was something that I've done for the last 8.5 years or so, but this is my last season. I have taken care of all sorts of advertising, print, broadcast, take care of mailings, things of that nature, in addition to being curator of one of the libraries.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is, but it's great fun. I am retired. I have a lot of time on my hands. So.
Well, you have a beautiful facility out here. How many acres do you have in this land?
The developed part of the campus is about 55 acres, and altogether we own some land that's farmed, maybe 150 to 160 acres. So quite a bit of room for expansion.
What are some of the major festivals and festivities that you have here throughout the year that you would say would really make the IRM, the Illinois Railway Museum, on the map here in the Midwest area?
Well, one of the things you may have noticed as you drove in today were all the colorful tents scattered around the property. That's because we're in the week between the 2 weekends of Day Out with Thomas, and that's always a major event for the museum, of course. The first weekend was 3 days long, and the second weekend will be just the Saturday and Sunday.
And you also have a Halloween haunted trail or something here?
Terror on the Railroad was a new event that was added last year, and that is on the weekends throughout the month of October.
Have you ever been on the Scary Trains?
No. I'm not part of the Scary Trains project.
Is it hard to learn to drive these things?
No, we have an operating department that instructs all of the new trainees on how to operate the cars.
And your name is again?
Frank Cyranek.
Do you just love driving these trolleys?
Oh yeah, I always wanted to as a kid, but by the time I grew up, all the trolleys were gone from Chicago.
Oh, it even has a little footbell.
Oh yes, the gong was on the floor to keep the motorman's hands on the controls.
All right, welcome back. Well, we're here with a 43-year veteran of volunteering. How do you like that? That makes you about 45 years old?
Maybe. I won't say.
Frank Cyranek, volunteer here for 43 years. The actual car that we're sitting in, he helped refurbish or restore for about 15 years and had a team of 28 folks working on this, and he was managing the whole project. Do you ever wish you could take this trolley home and park it in your garage?
Wouldn't fit.
Well, I really appreciate your time and your effort in putting into this beautiful trolley car and for everyone to enjoy. Congratulations as well, and thank you. Okay, welcome back. We're here with Barbara Lamphere, former Director of Publicity for the Illinois Railway Museum in Union, Illinois. And we're sitting inside this wonderful, I would call it an antique depot, but I think you're going to be a little more specific about things. So why don't you tell me a little bit about the building that we're standing in?
Okay, this is indeed a vintage depot. It was built in Marengo in 1851 by the Galena and Chicago Union Railroad as it worked its way westward from Chicago toward Galena. And in 1967, it was moved from Marengo to Union to become the official welcoming center, if you will, of the new, at that time, Illinois Railway Museum. The building itself, built in, as I said, 1851, had an addition put on in 1880s. So this is by far, I think, our oldest artifact here. It was here at the time of the, or there in Marengo at the time of the Civil War, saw the soldiers come and go, really played a significant role.
Now, I've asked these things in other web series, but any chance this might be haunted?
Well, I've never heard about any ghosts here, but you never know.
They might be looking at us eventually. Okay, now we're in barn 8. Oh, barn 7. Okay. And I also want you to tell me a little bit about what kids can do when they come out here and the way their eyes light up when they see these big, massive machines, and also about this little horse-drawn carriage and the significance in the Chicago area that it has.
Okay. Now, sure, go ahead. When children come out to the museum, they have a real opportunity to see the way Grandma, Grandpa, Great-Grandma, Great-Grandpa, Great-Great-Grandma, and Great-Great-Grandpa traveled, particularly with that horse-drawn car over there at the far side of the barn. That is one of 2 surviving 1859 Chicago horse-drawn cars. The Chicago streetcar system or street railway system got its beginnings back then and served for about 100 years before it went out of business. At any rate, kids really like to climb on things, so Mom and Dad need to be very careful. Some things we'd prefer not to have them climb on. Others are fine. They see the size of a real train rather than that toy that perhaps they've been playing with. Or when we have our event day out with Thomas, oh, the eyes get big. My goodness, because there he is, that wonderful storybook character, the bright blue locomotive.
Well, thank you for all that information. I know my kids can't wait to come out here and see Thomas and climb on these things safely, though. Safely.
Absolutely. The one that we're looking at right now is the Burlington Route 9911A, which is technically known as an E5. It is the only surviving stainless steel model of this type of locomotive. It normally pulls our Zephyr train, the train of the goddesses, which is currently out of service and undergoing repairs.
Well, Barb, thank you so much for showing us around this wonderful Illinois Railway Museum here in Union, Illinois.
Happy to do it.
Where could people find out more information and a website?
Information is available on our website, and that is www.irm.org.
And a phone number?
For recorded information about what's going on, it's 1-800-BIG-RAIL, or they can call 1-815-923-4000.
Well, Barb, it's been my pleasure coming out here and seeing this. Thank you so much for showing me around.
Enjoyed having you here.
I can't wait to show this to all the web viewers out there to come on out to Union, Illinois, to the Illinois Railway Museum, and just have a blast.
I think they will have a wonderful time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
You bet. Well, that's it, everybody. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.